Welcome to K-pop in the kitchen! And today we are making Kyungsoo's kimchi spaghetti. Now this is interesting because the recipe I'm using is straight from a radio show, literally just a couple sentences. Check it out.
네, 안녕하세요. SKTU입니다.
아이고, 교수님.
오늘 요리는 김치 스파게티를 만들어 드리겠습니다.
I mean, even the members go crazy for it, so grab your DOs, grab your aprons, and let's see what we need. 1 medium-sized onion, a can of tomato sauce. The recipe calls for kimchi, so I had to go to my local Korean market. Oh my gosh, there were just so many good things. I had to just stay away. I only needed the kimchi, so I had to just keep on going. But they had a great aisle with lots of the local grocery store brand, but I got the mak kimchi, which basically is like a bite-sized already cut up kimchi, which is perfect for spaghetti. Dio's recipe calls for ham, but since I was at the Korean market, I decided to pick up pork belly instead. I just thought it would be just more tender, more better than ham, but it's up to you guys what you want to use. Of course, you need spaghetti and a ton of cheese. Dio is very specific on that. He loves his cheese. So let me go ahead and first off and say, I am not a professional cook whatsoever, so just putting that out there before we get started because this might be a mess. All right, let's go. First, we're gonna go ahead and chop up that onion into little bite-sized pieces, just, chop them up a little bit. Then you're gonna go ahead, grab that delicious pork belly or ham, whatever you decided, and go ahead and cut it up into little pieces. But it's like, should I use the other half? No, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and chop up these into little pieces. Oh, this looks good. I am satisfied, but okay, this ain't enough meat. This just ain't enough meat. I'm gonna go ahead, yep. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the other piece and chop up that meat too. You can't have enough meat, y'all, all right? You just can't. So go ahead, put all of that into one bowl. Don't worry, they're both gonna get cooked together, so I'm not really worried about transfer of bacteria. I could be completely wrong, but I'm still alive today, so it should be okay, all right? So go ahead, wash our board for the kimchi. So we're gonna go ahead and crack this baby open. It's a little tough, but we got it. You just always gotta give it a smell, right? Oh man, potent, yummy. And we're gonna go ahead and basically just stick our hands in there and reach out of that kimchi. Now, as you can see, I underestimated the amount of water content that was inside of this jar. As I begin to put it on my cutting board, it is just like gochujang water everywhere. And the moment I start to cut it, it is like a murder scene. Like, it's just leaking everywhere. So please be careful of this. Drain your kimchi first. Now, per Dio's instructions, we're going to cut the kimchi as he described in his radio show. It's actually kind of hard to really cut this into bite-sized pieces. It's like, I don't know, it was really difficult to really get it cut as well as I wanted to. But I decided I needed a bit more kimchi because, Dio said make sure you have a lot of kimchi. But this time, I kind of drained it out a little bit so I didn't get the paste everywhere. But now I get why in variety shows they wear gloves. Like, my hands were completely stained. I had to wash them directly afterward. As you can see, they're just lovely red and they were just orange for a while after. Now that everything is prepped, go ahead and put your spaghetti into boiling water. And of course, something else was giving me issues today. It was like the spaghetti was attacking me. I had to pat, get in there, and then one got out, get back in there, boom, okay. And then go ahead and stir it around once it starts to cook a little bit and just let it go ahead and cook through. So with some sesame oil at the bottom, I went ahead and put in the pork belly and onions together so they can all sweat and cook together and get all just deliciousness. Oh my gosh, it smelled so good, y'all, with the sesame oil. Oh, so I made a little hole in there when it started to cook through and tossed the kimchi in. So I let this all cook together and I was kind of worried. I was like, Dio wanted a lot of kimchi. I'm kind of worried this isn't enough. But this ended up being just the perfect amount once it started to all mingle and sweat together. Oh, so good. After a couple of minutes, throw in your tomato sauce and start to stir everything all together and let it all swim together. The pork and the kimchi and the tomato sauce. Oh man. Honestly, it smelled really good. I was really confused by tomato and kimchi. I wasn't sure, but it was actually smelling amazing. Let it cook again for just a couple minutes, and then we're gonna throw in our cooked pasta that's been drained. and then just try as best as you can to mix it together. It was a little difficult. Like, I thought my pan was big enough. And I cooked a full thing of spaghetti because I wanted leftovers afterwards. So definitely use less spaghetti if it's just for 2 people or 1 person. And then the struggle is real in this because I just could not find a pan big enough. Like, I was like, where are my pans? I can't find anything. And I'm like, I don't know if I can fit all this freaking kimchi spaghetti in this tiny pan. But y'all, it was so heavy. There was so much spaghetti. I had to first like ladle some into the thing, and then like, oh my god, my arm almost broke off. Like, it was so heavy, and then it was trying to get it, and then stuff was falling. Oh my gosh, it was a mess. But y'all, miraculously, it all fit in there, like barely, like it was brimming over the sides, but we did it. It all fit in there nicely and ready to be put in the oven. But not without the cheese, and Dio made a note to say it needs to be a lot of cheese. So I tried to get as much as I could on there, and you see I was like flattening it. I was like, I need more cheese, you know, Dio's thing, he loves cheese, I have to put cheese on it. Oh, but it looked good, it was ready to go. And a trick, when you have too much crap in one cooking pan, you can lay down a cookie sheet underneath it. So that's what I ended up doing. I laid down a cookie sheet and then put the actual glass cooking tin on top of it so that if any cheese rolled over, we'd be okay. And then after about 15 or 20 minutes, you should notice that the top is kind of crispy and just cheesy, crispy, yummy goodiness, and go ahead and take it out of the oven then. The end result I was really happy with, even though it was kind of difficult to get this thing, even though I'm using a spoon and a fork. Y'all, I don't even know what I was thinking when I was like trying to serve this. A spatula, woman, a spatula. Anyways, serving this was a little difficult. I mean, you got like the spaghetti going everywhere, cheese, but it was whatever, man. Who cares? All in all, I was really happy with how it turned out, but really, the true critic is my husband. Let's see what he had to say. Okay, Dustyn, you are now taste testing kimchi spaghetti. First of all, what did you think when I said I was going to cook kimchi spaghetti?
Wasn't sure what to think. Those are 2 flavors that to me they don't sound like they go together.
So
something about tomato sauce and kimchi that I don't find super appetizing, and then adding cheese to it, I'm not really sure about it. I like things separately. I love food, as you can probably tell.
So that's kimchi and like the Korean cut
Very hot.
of bacon, or like pork belly, and tomato sauce and onion.
A little spicy.
Yeah, of course. I was thinking of adding more kimchi. I feel like maybe I didn't put enough.
It doesn't really taste
Kimchi.
tastes like goulash.
I've never had goulash.
That's what it tastes like.
So your final verdict?
It's edible.
Oh. Shit.
I like, what was the recipe inspiration for this?
Okay. So this is Kyungsoo's recipe from XO. I basically just kind of went off of what he said from his radio show, and this is what came from it.
With the cheese.
With the cheese.
It's good with
it's
the cheese.
banging, right? I like it too. Okay, guys, so comment below what other K-pop star has like a recipe or a vague recipe out there that you'd like to see us try, or me try to cook, him try to eat. I'm about to actually have mine now, but I've already tasted it, and I really like it. I think it's pretty good. It's weird, but tasty.
Very tasty.
Alright guys, so comment below, and yeah, as you saw, there was a few epic fails while I was cooking, but that's me. You have to watch the video and see what I did. Okay guys, so make sure you subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye.